Hey everyone, Amanda here. It is Saturday, January the 20th, and we're going to go ahead and set up for today in my bullet journal. Get everything opened up here. I did get a little bit more work done last night, and I was thrilled with what I did get done. So today and tomorrow are not going to be as work intensive, but I am going to get a few things done. So let me just go through and check off what I have done so I know what I need to migrate over. I did finish that. I finished the vlog. I think the vlog needs a name. Tell me in the comments what y'all think. I think it needs a name. And maybe y'all have a suggestion or two. Can you hear the dogs? The dogs, every time, they were just asleep on the couch. I turned the camera on, and there they go. Alright, and that has been started. So we're going to set up for Saturday. Oh my God. Luckily, I got the camera turned off in time. My oldest son just came out of his room making the most disgusting noises I think I've ever heard. But it's okay. He's gone now. Alright, so back to what we were doing. We are setting up for Saturday. That's a fun noise. It's a little far away from me. I'm still getting used to sort of writing here at this angle. Somebody did ask me a question on my Instagram, and while I am filling this out, I will go ahead and address it. They asked me where my traveler's notebook cover was from, and it was actually attached to another journal that I got from Barnes & Noble, but I wasn't thrilled with the paper inside of it. And so I just took the actual journal bit out of it, and then I punched some holes in this and strung it with some elastic and turned it into this cover here. So I have another one. I have another cover almost exactly like this, if not exactly like this, and I can do a tutorial on that and how I turned it into a traveler's notebook. If that's something that y'all would like to see, just let me know down in the comments, because I'd be happy to do it again. Alright, things that we need to move over. I'm going to finish the February bundle. I'm going to post the Secret Swapper event. In our swap group. For those of you who don't know, we swap all kinds of different things and all kinds of different Happy Mail. Some store-bought, some crafty related things over in the Swap Junkies group, and I have that linked in the description of all the videos for people who are interested. I'm going to hold all, that's going to be next week now, so I will put that in my next week's setup. Okay, so I'm going to digitize February. And that will take care of the majority of my open tasks. I also need to set up next week. Also, let me know in the comments below, because this is something that I've been toying with over on Instagram in the stories and here on YouTube. If y'all want to see me do a live version where I set up my upcoming week, let me know, because I'm actually thinking about doing that, but I wanted to see where it had the most popularity, over here or on Instagram. So let me know that down in the comments too. All right, what else do I need to do off the top of my head? Got some charms that I want to finish up. For those of you who want to see the charms, the journal charms that I make, they're available. There's some available on my Etsy shop, and there are some in the actual Bullet Journal Junkie shop as well. And I will be adding more in this weekend, hopefully, as I get those completed. There they go. I'm telling you, without fail, every time I turn the camera on, they do that. And what else? There was one other thing that I wanted to get done. Oh, I have someone requested that the mandala I did while I was sick was turned into a coloring page, so I'm going to put that up and make it available. Alright, I think that's pretty much going to cover it for today. It's a couple of crafty type items, and then some of the stuff that I have carried over, and anything that I don't get done today, I will probably be doing tomorrow. The person who asked me the question about my Traveler's Notebook cover also asked me my mindset between splitting out the collections journal and my daily planning, and why I chose to do that, and how I decide what goes in what. And I think that that's a great question. Honestly, the collections were starting to take up a whole lot of space in my regular journal, because I like doing a lot of collections. So rather than having to flip through all of my planning pages, I decided that I wanted those separate. Now, how I decide what goes into the collections journal as opposed to what I put in my planner section, the only thing that I really keep in this journal back here, because I want to keep it strictly planning, I do my monthly spread and pages, and then my actual trackers for the month, the things that I repeat every single month, and then my weeks and my days. That's the information that I keep back here in my planner. And then I have the Calendex just for appointments and everything up here in the front. But as far as everything else, that is what I am going to be keeping in my collections journal. So, for instance, the month of February, I have set up like I would normally set up. And even though February is NaNoWriMo month, and that would be something that a lot of people would put in their February setup, I'm going to keep mine in my collections because it's not actually part of my regular planning. So I'm going to set it in its own collection here and then index it. But you can tell the different types of things that I have here, and I haven't filled out all of these pages. Some of them are incomplete, but I still have my at a glance, and I need to update my year in pixels and my temperature log, my level 10 life, birthday. So these wouldn't be considered regular planning. So they're things that I would add here to the collections journal. My pen test is also going to go in my collections journal. So pen tests and everything like that, anything that doesn't fall into the category of monthly, weekly, or daily planning is going to be what I include in the collections journal itself, along with any monthly challenges that I do, because I index this more than I do my regular journal, and so it's just easier for me to find. So that's how I decipher what's going to go into this journal as opposed to what goes in my regular daily planner. So I hope that clears that up. And yesterday's vlog was a little bit different than the ones that I had done previously, and I'd like your input on that type of format. Okay, everyone, it's about 9:45 here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I got a lot of work done, so I'm really happy with the amount of stuff that I did today, and I'll probably still work on a few things, but more artsy things than anything else. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and mark off the stuff that I got done. I finished the bundle. I will put that online tomorrow. I posted the event. I digitized the pages. The mandala that I was talking about earlier is now available in the Junkie Resource Library, and all you have to do to get access to that is be signed up for the newsletter, and you'll get the password that lets you in there. I may actually sit down and do the pen test later, but I will update my challenges, and I will actually set up next week tomorrow. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. Let's jump in here. My tracker, my gratitude spread is starting to fill up. So today, I think I'm going to be grateful for productivity. I don't think I've put that on this spread, so let's go right in here. I may actually go in and pencil in like the lettering challenge tonight, because I like to do that and make sure that I can fit everything into the little line that I had drawn. So that'll be something that I could just sit down and do while I'm watching TV and catching up on some of my shows. So I'll probably do that tonight, and then I'll ink it in a time lapse tomorrow with my other spread. Alright, today I definitely had a productive day. So that is my gratitude spread. Today is the 20th. Alright. And I'm just going to speed this up real quick so okay, so everything is filled in now. In case you didn't notice, I finally got to fill in the blog box on my habit tracker, which I am so proud of, and I added a few things over here on my daily list. I accidentally marked this as being done, but I'm going to go in there and do some of it anyway, so that's not going to bother me. But I did finalize the Bujo Junkie Challenge prompts. I got all the images done. I updated the page on the blog for the challenge itself and did a blog post on that, and then I loaded all of the images and the prompts into the queue for the Bujo Junkie Facebook group. So I did get all of those things done also, and I wanted to make a note of that in here that I had done them. I used SmarterQueue to load those prompts into the group automatically. So if you want more information on that service, I'll link that in the description box below too. I love it over any other automatic poster. It's a really good service, so it's great. And I believe you get like a 14-day free trial, so I'll give you a code for that. And if you sign up for it, go ahead and use that and get that trial. So that is the end of my trackers for today. And all the things that I didn't get done today, I will take over tomorrow doing. And like I said, leave me a message below if you want me to do that live video here. And I'm taking a poll of people who want to see something like that over on Instagram as well. I may end up doing a rotation of those. 1 week it'll be here, and then 1 week it'll be on Instagram. And there was a request for it over in the group too, so I may have to figure out a schedule to do the different live videos and rotate the weeks on that. But this will set us up for tomorrow, or get us started anyway. And I'm going to write down the weather because I haven't been keeping very good track of that since it's on my phone and I'm filming on my phone. So I will go back and get the weather for the past few days. So I will update my year-end pixels and my temperature log tomorrow when I catch everything up. So tomorrow is pretty much going to be catching up the stuff that I didn't finish today, whatever is left over, and just updating my spreads, not much else. I think that I'm going to take the rest of tomorrow off. I will be back to set this up in the morning, and I will still have the vlog tomorrow, but that's about it. Otherwise, I am pretty much just going to take it easy and relax so that I don't get worn out while I am still recovering from being sick a few days ago. So I think that is going to be the plan. And I will wrap things up for today, like I said. And I will see you here again tomorrow. And until then, happy journaling, everybody. Bye.